All right, guys, so here we go. This is how you play Cycles of War. I've got my son, Steven, here. I've got Greg here. They've been glad to help me out, although Greg doesn't want me on camera. So, like normal, whatever. He's always that way. All right, we're going to teach you how to play the game one step at a time. And the first one is going to be the Suicide Recruit game, just using one deck and one starter hand. Now, as you know, the game comes with 6 decks, 3 on each side. You've got the 3 core side, or the 3 Shandikar side over here, the 3 core side over here. We're going to play with just one of those decks each to start out. So Steven's chosen the yellow one, Greg has chosen the green one. So I'm going to take these and set these off to the side. And the next step is, while I'm doing that, you guys each pick one of the 5 starter hands to play with. All right, Steven's chosen the fire hand. Greg has chosen the sonic hand. Now, guys, if you do me a favor and take all the rest of these cards and set them off to the side over there, we're going to show people how to play with just one starter hand. Now, this is the suicide game. There's no draw cards in this. There's no replacement cards. This is just straight up combat, okay? Now, the first thing that Steven and Greg are going to do is determine which ship or town they're going to use to either attack or defend with. That's your home base. Now, we've decided to because we want to show you guys how to build a starter hand correctly, that each one of them is going to use the smaller of their 2 town or ship cards. So if you guys want to do it, go ahead and pick out the 2 small ones. And Steven's is 82 armor and 84. Greg's is 84. So they're pretty evenly matched. Now, the armor only counts in combat. It doesn't count in building your army. The next step is that's what we're going to do. We're going to build your combat group for your base. Now, that firstly involves taking your town killer and ship killer card, setting those down, and this is how you build your army. Remember, we talked about the combat group and the command group. Steven, what does your number say on the combat group?
125 points.
So Steven can have 125 points in his town to defend with. And Greg?
126.
You can have 126 points in your ship to attack with. All the points are based on the armor points for the cards, not the life points, just the armor points. And the base points do not count in this calculation. It's just your troops. So the first thing Steven and Greg are going to do is get their ship killer and town killer, which is your heavy duty troop. Remember, that's the one you can attack in a ship and town with because it has the extra weapon on it, the 20x6. And they're going to take that and deduct the armor points from each one of those cards from the total allowed in their combat group. So Steven, what does that give you?
72 armor points left.
Okay, and Greg?
73.
73. Okay. Now, each one of them has 4 warrior cards or 4 infantry cards, your basic combat card. What you want to do is you want to take 3 of those cards that add up to less than 72 for Steven and 73 armor points, because that's what will fit in your town. So if you guys will go ahead and go through your 4 cards each and pick the 3 that you want to play with that will go in there.
And I'll put that one aside.
Okay, so now lay your other 3 out here. Okay, so these are the actual cards you're going to play the game with. No draw piles, no replacements. We're just playing with these cards. Okay, guys, the next step is we're going to deploy your troops. So Greg actually has his already almost deployed. Oh, he has to swap 1 card. What you do is you put your ship or your town in the back. You put one of your 3 infantry cards in reserve in your base, and you deploy your ship killer and town killer and your other 2 infantry cards, which is where we're at right now. Okay? We're ready to start the game. It's that easy to set up and play. Now, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to roll a 6-sided die to determine who starts the game. They both rolled a 2, so they'll roll again. All right, Greg has control of the game. Remember, there are no turns. It's about control. He who wins the roll controls the game. Now, we would be playing normally a 30-minute game here because that's what the suicide game is designed for. teach you how to play, roll you through some moves, and run 30 minutes, and whoever scores the most points will win. This one, what we're doing is we're just going through the motions to show you how to play, because there's other things we want to show you. So, Greg, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick a card to attack with, and you're going to pick a card you want to attack.
I'm going to use this card to attack this card.
Okay, so weapons. You have on normal infantry cards, you have a 20-sided weapon and a 12-sided weapon, and you have a certain number of shots. Each shot corresponds to 1 die. You can roll up to 3 at a time, which means you can take up to 3 shots at a time. The defender rolls the exact same die and the same number of die. So Greg has chosen you're going to roll 3 20s.
Yes, I am.
So Greg's rolling 3 20s against Steven. Steven will defend with 3 20s. Go ahead. All right. Greg's laughing because I think he got his butt kicked. Steven's going to compare the rolls, and yes, he did. He got his butt kicked. So, as I said, it's about control. Greg loses 3 shots.
Which I can
Steven
record.
takes control of the game. So now Steven decides when to attack and who to attack.
So I'm going to use the SDF-37, and I'm going to attack this infantry card here.
Okay, and you're going to use 3 die?
3 20-sided die.
Okay. So we roll again.
I don't think I did much better there.
Steven's got 22, and Greg's got 11, 18. Okay, so Steven takes off 3 shots, and on the back of his sheet, he writes down that he got 4 kill points. Yeah, just turn yours over right on the back. We've got these little score sheets in the game, folks, because actually they're the ones that fit in the box. There's going to be some bigger score sheets with some other stuff online that you can download for free. So Steven's got 4 on there, and Greg, on your wherever you're recording, there's a space for each card to be recorded their information with. Greg's going to take the 19 minus 4, right? Because that's what you lost was 4 points.
Yep.
Okay, so Greg only has 15 points left on this card, so he's going to write down 15. Steven still has control of the game. You attack next.
We're going to use the same cards. We're going to attack straight up again. 25. 24.
Okay, so Greg takes off 1 more point. Steven takes off 3 more shots and adds 1 more kill point to his list. Steven still has control of the game. You see how this works, folks? It's really simple. We haven't run into a change yet. When we run into a change, it's going to be interesting. God, you got beat again, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm not rolling very good.
You're not rolling very good. Oh, this
a lot
is
too little.
Oh, this is where you kill a card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have got 26,
47.
47, and Greg only has 22. So this is the card you attacked.
Yep,
Yeah.
that card's gone.
This card is no longer in business. Now, if Steven still has control, if he wins the next roll, because there's only 2 cards out here and not 3, he can take 1 shot at the ship. Because the object of the game is to either knock out the ship or town killer, or get the most or tip ship or town, or get the most points in 30 minutes.
Ooh, low roll.
Okay.
I think
You won
just
that one.
changed over here.
All right. So now the change of control. This brings in preparation time. Preparation time is when the person who has control of the game can do exactly what Greg just did. You can deploy cards, you can repair cards. If this card had still been alive, he could have brought it back in here to heal, and he could have put this out here to defend. But now that Greg's been able to do this, now he can block any shot that Steven has against his ship killer now, because he's back to full strength. And Greg now has control of the game, and Greg determines what card is attacked and what card Steven defends with. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the basic part of the game. Once you guys go through it one more time just to show them, and then we'll go on to the next video.
We're going to get that.
Okay.
It's a good thing we're moving on, huh, Greg? Although, no, you beat, no.
I won.
Did you win?
Yeah. Because he's
15,
got a 15,
18,
1, and
19.
3. I have 14, 7, and 2.
Oh,
So,
yeah, you did. You
I
did.
won by 4.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Suicide Game. No draw cards, straight up combat. If we would have taken it to its logical conclusion, one of these guys would have lost all their cards and would have ended up losing their ship or town. Or at the end of the 30-minute round, whoever had the most kill points, like you saw Steven record, would be the winner. Have some fun!